Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we'll be working on regrouping. I had to think about it for a minute, like what are we doing? Yes, we are going to be regrouping. And when I say regrouping, for Jessica, we're going to be identifying ones and tens. We're going to start on the ones column and we're going to show how the ones regroup and change into a 10. So as you see on the board, I have a T chart. On one side it has the ones column. On the second side it has the tens column. Then right here I have the numbers 1 through 12. I'm going to add 13, 14, and 15 as well. And we're just going to go through each number and show how it starts off in the ones column and then we eventually move over into the tens column. We will also be using ones manipulatives
and tens.
Which are the ones blocks, if you can see it. And then we have our tens block.
Here you go. This is our tens.
Okay, come on back.
The ones and tens are different.
Yes, they are different. Now, do you know how they're different? Since she started it, ones and tens are different. Can you explain how they're different?
Since this one's taller, this one's smaller, this one's wider, this one's shorter.
Okay, so she said taller and shorter. So we have our ones, you put the ones next to the tens, but also there's something else. Look, Jessica, tell me, there's also something else. You see this ones block? Let's put it next to the, move your hand so they can see.
It's 10.
Yes, and work back there. Excuse the interruption, everybody.
But Mommy, can I play tag with Ronnie because I'm gonna
You asked, talk to them back there for help, okay? Thank you. Okay, so now, wait a minute, let's lay it flat. Move your hand so they can see. We have our tens and then we have our ones. Now, if you put it next to each other, does this one equal the same square boxes right there?
Yes.
Yes. So how many of these ones do you think we're going to need to equal this length? 10. Okay, and if you didn't see what she did, once she showed earlier, it had sections on it. So she counted each section to realize we're going to need 10 ones to equal this 10. And that information will be needed as we go through this lesson.
Yay!
Okay, so now, all right, we're going to start here. What is this number?
I already know that. It's so simple.
Okay, just tell us. It is a 1. Now, on our T chart for ones and tens, where does the 1 go? On the ones side. So I'm going to ask you to write the number 1 on that side. Write the number 1 on that side. Okay, now I'm going to also ask you to draw a square as a representation of a 1. Draw 1 square.
Okay, I don't know how they're going to be doing. Is it square?
Okay, so we have our 1 and our 1 square. What is this number?
2.
2. Is 2 going to go in the ones column or the tens column?
The 10.
Is there 2 digits here or just 1? So the 2 is going to go where?
2 in the 1.
On the ones column, so place the 2 there.
I'm going to make it a little bit smaller because I don't want to lose all the
Okay, so go ahead, place your 2. Okay, she wrote the 2 extra small. Now you need to write 2 squares
Go ahead.
to represent the ones.
I'm going to do a visitor to the upper one. Okay. First one looks
Okay, can you do it a little bit faster?
boom, 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 boom.
Okay, so we have 1 and 2. Next number is what?
3.
So where does 3 go in the ones and the tens? In the 3, so write 3. Come, write it underneath, please.
Boom, boom.
Okay, so you put an extra curve on it. Just rewrite the whole thing for me. Okay, now, can you draw 3 squares to represent our 3s?
Okay, can you stop saying 3 squares?
Come on. starting to look like circles, but keep going. We need 3 of them.
Is this a square? That's
Okay, good job. Now, if you notice, we're going to keep going. So how about this number? So put it over there and then draw the representation for me.
I can't wait to get to mine.
Come on.
I can't wait to get to mine.
Okay, hurry up. Let's go.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Keep going.
That actually looks like a square now.
Yes, it does. Keep going.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. I think this might be too long. I'm going to make some.
Okay, while she is putting the squares on the board to represent the ones, now we're going to jump ahead so we can show you all how we're going to regroup. As you notice, she did 1, there was 1, 2, there were 2 of the squares, 3, there were 3, and 4, there were 4. Now we're going to jump ahead to the number 10. Now, we're jumping down to 10, Jessica.
Why? I thought we need to do my number.
We did, but for the sake of time and to show our viewers, we're going to jump down to 10. So, okay, Jessica, now we have the number 10. How many digits are there?
2.
There are 2 digits. So since there are 2 digits, we're going to have to figure out what digit goes in the ones column and what digit goes in the tens column. So, let's look at the number 10. We have a 1 and a 0. Where does the 0 go? In what column? Can you open your mouth and talk, please?
Goes in the 10.
You think the 0 goes in the tens column?
Goes in the 1.
And the ones column? Okay, so I need you to write the 0.
So that means no squares?
Yeah, so just write this number 0. Now, where is the 1 going to go? So the 1 and the 0 is going in the same column? Only each one, they have to go in separate columns. So if the 0 goes in the ones column, the 1 has to go in the 10. So place the 1 there, and then we're going to explain why. Place it right next to the 0. Okay. So now, for your viewers at home, we have our 10. Have a seat for me. Hands in your lap. Let me explain. Put the marker here with the top on so it won't dry out. We have our 0 in the ones column. We have our 1 in the tens column. So now, this is what I'm going to do. You're not focusing. Sit back, please. I am going to give Jessica 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many count?
1,
5,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. So I gave Jessica 10
I'm
ones.
trying to stack it
Now, I am going to give Jessica the 10s model. Now, Jessica, does your 10 ones equal that 10?
Yes.
Yes, it equals the 10. But
It's
now,
wide enough.
so we started off with how many ones right here? How many ones do we have?
1.
How many of these ones do we have? How many blocks do you have? You have 10 blocks. Okay, stop. Hands in your lap so you can focus. We have 10 blocks. But now these 10 blocks equals this 110. So now I'm going to take these 10 blocks away and I'm going to give you this. But now, let's look at our number 10. This is what just happened. We had our number 10. It equals these 10 ones. But since these 10 ones equal this 110, I took away all of your what? Ones. So that's why you have 0 ones, because I did what? What did I do with the ones? I did what? Talk loud so I can hear you. I took the ones away. So now that's why we have 0 ones and all we have left is the 110. Because we can regroup or we can change it out, the ones, into a 10. So now we have 0 ones because I took all the ones and I changed the 10 ones into a 10. So now, Jessica, your assignment now is, we have what number here?
11.
11. So, we're going to start off with 11 ones. So you need to help me count out my ones, okay? Okay, so sit up.
Do I need 10%?
Wait a minute. Smart, you just heard her. Do I need 10 plus 1? Let's start. Count the ones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 11.
Okay, so we have 11 ones. Now, we're going to regroup them and change them out. So, in order to change them out, in order to regroup them, you tell me, what do I need to do?
Take some away.
So, how many are we going to take away?
This much.
Is it that much?
Yes.
And I need to give you this. So, this equals how many ones?
Wait, okay, I know how much we're going to need to take away. Okay?
Focus.
Okay.
How many ones do you need to give me for this? Go back. So how many did you just give me? Can you talk louder so they can hear you? 10. Okay, I'm going to count to make sure she counted correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, for the viewers at home, she gave me 10 ones. Now, since she gave me 10 ones, how many ones does she have? We started off with 11 ones. She gave me 10. So how many ones do you have left in your hand? How many? 1. She has 1 left in her hand. But for these 10 ones that she gave me, come back and sit down. Come back and sit down. I am going to give her 1 10. So now, sit up.
10 ones.
So, you sit down. So now, she has, at the table, how much do you have at the table right now? How much is that?
11.
11. Now, can you explain to the viewers at home why this equals 11?
Because there's 1 more in it, and then it equals 11, like in number blocks. When a number 1 comes into it, a bigger number appears.
Okay, but you're telling them it's 1 more, but you're not telling them how much it's worth. How much is this worth? This is a what?
10 cents.
This is 10. So 10 plus the
1.
10 plus the 1. And if you notice, she mentioned number blocks. That is a show that she likes to watch on YouTube. It is very helpful for learning how to count using the 10s and 1s model. So you can look that up on YouTube,
100.
number blocks. It is very helpful. All of the kids enjoy watching it. Okay, so now we have our 10 and we have our 1s block. All right, now we're going to do 1 more. We're going to do 1 more. Oh, here it is. Okay, now I am going to give you, now just listen to this one. It's not going to be a number that's up here. I'm going to give you a different random number, okay? So base off. Sit. Hands in your lap. Let's see if she's ready. Do you think she's ready? Does she look like she's sitting properly? And she's waiting? Okay. I think she's ready. We're going to move this table over a little bit closer to her so she can stop moving. And, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, now, you need to give me enough ones so you can get this.
Okay, I got it. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So how many ones are you trying to give me?
Let me restart the count so I know.
Okay, so tell me, how many are you supposed to give me though?
10.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Viewers at home, she gave me 10 ones. She gave me 10 ones. So how many ones does she have left in? How many ones are left in her hand? Yes, I'm getting tongue-tied. Excuse me. How many ones are left in her hand? Okay. So Jessica, tell us. How many ones are left in your hand?
9.
9. Now, I don't remember if I started off with 19 gave her or did I start off with 18?
18.
That's it. So if I gave you 18, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You just picked this one off the floor? That's why we got an extra one. Okay, so it was 18. She has 8. So I have 10. She has 8. So I'm going to give her 8 10s because she gave me 10 ones. So now, I need you to explain to the viewers at home why this equals 18. Can you explain that to them?
Because 18 is the biggest.
Go ahead, explain to me. Tell me. This is what? How many?
10.
This is 10. How many ones do you have? 8. And 10 plus 8 equals what? Huh? 18. So we have 10, 1 10, and then we have 8 1. So 10 plus 8 equals 18. So once again, when she writes that on the board, we have the number 18. Where's the 8 going to go? Is the 8 going to go in the ones column or the tens column? Which one do you have? You have how many ones?
8.
8. So that means your 8 goes in the ones column. No, just write it right here.
Can I write?
Just write the 8 right there.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, and we have what? What's this?
10.
110. So your 110 is going to go right here in the ones column. So put your 1. Okay, so that is how we regroup our numbers. She started off with 18 ones. But now, in order for us to put them how many ones, how many tens, we had to regroup it. So she gave me 8 ones, and I gave her, she gave me 10 ones, and I gave her 1 10. So she had 8 left over. So that's the 8 that she has here, 8 ones, and then she has the 1 10, which equals the 18. So I hope you all enjoyed this segment with its many interruptions. But this is Homeschool Edition. And we will see you next time.